Hello Craftaholics, welcome back to my studio, and if this is your first time here, it is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Peggy and welcome to my studio. So today I am working with the Spellbinder Stitching Die of the Month Club set, and it is called Stitched Floral Card Front. As you can see, it has quite a few dies involved. Now this is the first one that I've ever actually done, so I'm really excited to put this card together. And you can see it comes with the base plate that you cut out. And then it comes with all of the accent dies that you need to cut. Most of them just one pass through, but there are some, like the little flowers, that you need to cut extras for. And the plate is made interesting. We're going to be using this in a second. I'm going to slide all these out to the side. It's made interesting where you can see the embossing indents in there for the other items that need to be cut. So when you cut it out, well, it's kind of hard to see it on mine, but you can see it leaves the indents of where to put the pieces. So I thought that was a real, and sorry about the gold, but I thought that's a really neat detail that they use. So what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is, because this gold is very glaring, I am going to glue down, and this is risky, but I'm going to glue down my top to my bottom panel first. And I'm using Barely Art glue. Oh, first I'm going to put my eyes on. There we go. So I'm going to glue this down first, just because that gold under the light is really, really almost obnoxious. And I put the gold under there. I thought the gold would be a neat accent, since I did the high that's in the middle in the gold. It's kind of hard to glue around this. You could also have put this piece onto a sheet of adhesive before you cut it, and that way you wouldn't have to try to get the glue here, there, and everywhere in between. And I did actually cut the gold behind it. It's like a hair smaller, just so it wouldn't, oh, I missed a spot with the, well, dagnabbit. Let me see. Yeah, oh, it's just glue in there. Okay, there we go. I do have a couple, let me find out something pokey. I do have a couple spots where the glue came through, but that glue will dry clear, because it's Barely Art glue. And sorry I sound so weird. I am not feeling good. I have been sneezing and coughing and so sorry guys. Oh, and I do have a question. I hope that gold, no, that's not too bad. Okay. I do have a question. And this is off subject completely. If anyone knows, I'm not going to get into it, but if anybody knows how to get nail polish out of a pair of pants, can you let me know in the comments below, please? Or you can even email me at mrsizzy'scraftstudio@gmail.com to let me know how to get it out. All right, thank you. Anyway, back to the project at hand. Okay, so now while there's few spots, it's really hard to see, there we go, that are embossed, the rest are just open. And I found, because I played around with it already, but I found the easiest way to do this was to overlay my die again and line it up, and then I can just put the pieces in place and then take it off and do the other pieces. So for me, that worked the best. Now I also took a hint, because like I said, this is the first time I've done a stitch die, and I used a gold thread on everything so it would highlight the gold in the middle. But I took a hint from Spellbinders, and what I did, I put, here's one of my papers. I took some tape, I have 2-inch wide tape, and I put it on the back of my paper before I cut them out. That way when I went to stitch each one, I just took the backing off, and now the gold thread will hold to the back. So I think that's a really, really good idea. And it made a big difference. So, well, I know I've got tape on all of it, but I'm going to put right in the middle, I'm just going to put some glue. I know it moved. I should be using my sticky mat for this. Where is my let me find my sticky mat. I know it's here somewhere. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's try this again first. This is a sticky mat from scrapbook.com. And it can be used for a variety of things. I've used it to ink on and whatnot, but it's nice. It has a grid. Okay, it's very confusing with the grid underneath it, though, I will say. But I'm going to tape my card base down here. And then I'm hoping it won't hold this down, but it will hold the base in place. Okay, I'm changing my idea. Instead of using that, where is my blue tape? I know, guys, I'm not prepared. I had a bad morning. What can I say? Hence the question about the nail polish on pants. So, I still have my, let me put this in while I'm getting this set up. I still had my blue nail polish on from the other video. And I went to fix it because it had chipped a little bit. I just went to kind of temporarily fix it. And sadly, it spilled everywhere, including on my pants. I'm just gonna, that didn't even hold. All right, I'm just gonna tape this down just while I'm putting these in place. This tape is reusable, the mint tape. There's also purple tape from different companies, and it's just a low-tack tape, so. And it comes really handy for holding things in place, because it is removable and it doesn't leave any kind of residue on whatever you're working on. So, okay, that should help. Okay. And so, let's try this again. All right, I'm going to try to put more than just glue in the middle. Oh, sorry guys, I'm off. I'm only adding glue. I know I already have adhesive on the back, but I don't think that it's with all of the thread on there, I don't think it's enough to actually hold it down. That's the only reason why I'm going back in with glue, to glue it down. So, now you could, if you wanted to, you got to remember that the hole in the middle is open on the flowers, which I forgot when I put the glue on there first. The first time. But you could take some some foam tape and pop them up if you wanted to. You would just have to go kind of around the outsides and avoid the middle, because like I said, the middle is open. And yes, I made a boo-boo. I did put glue there at first, but it came off, so. But this is the best way I found to try to line everything up again. And it was fun. I will say I've never used a stitching die before. And I did have a lot of fun with it. It is time consuming, so it's not something that I would kind of mass make. I mean, I don't see any way that you actually could, honestly. Just because the stitching takes so long. But it is a perfect card for that special person that you just, want to show a little extra love to. It is perfect for that occasion. And I remember, if they're not exactly centered, it's okay. Number one, it's handmade. And nothing handmade is perfect. Although we'd all like it to be. I would like everything I make to be perfect, but it's not. And also, once I pull up the die, you're not going to see the die cuts are out of place anyway. So, Okay, there's that one. And you may have to hold them down a little bit, just because with the thread underneath them, they are a little wobbly, because there's a little bit of bulk under there. Not a lot, but just enough, actually. The little flowers were the easiest, so they're the ones I did first, which I thought they would be the hardest being small. But they have the least amount of stitching on them, too. And I just thought these colors complemented each other really well. And I liked the tan we're using, because I'm using a gold. You know, gold is my accent. I thought the tan looked really, really well. Okay. So how is everybody doing? I know where I live, school is starting up again. So I don't have any little ones in school anymore. I'm actually a grandmother to 8, believe it or not. From the oldest is 15. But it is nice though, because where I live gets a little quieter during the day with the kids gone. So, but do you have little ones? Let me know. Let me know what grade they're in. I'm always interested in finding out things about my peeps. Okay. But I really like this color combination. The papers that I'm using, they are all from Michaels, actually. And I know that the pinks are from a pack called Flamingo, because I love flamingos. But it has nothing to do with it. I really like the colors. But I don't know what pack the green is from. But I do, like I said, I do know that the pinks, I think they're all from the same pack. I know the 2 darker colors are, but it's called Flamingo. So you can go check that out if you're interested. But how's everybody else doing? My husband was just home for his week off. And he, in case you don't know, he's a truck driver. And thank goodness I was feeling good when he was home, because I'll tell you, now I'm feeling lousy. See if I can scooch. Oh, I scooched the wrong thing. I think I'm getting some kind of a summertime cold or something. I don't know. It's weird. I'm a person. I rarely. Well, okay. I have allergies, but I really don't sneeze with my allergies. But I do sneeze when I'm getting sick. With allergies, I just get a stuffy nose, and that's it. But, so, and yesterday, oh my gosh, I was sneezing up a storm. I didn't even know. I was trying to get this ready and up yesterday, but I was sneezing so bad. I gave up. I figured I'll just finish stitching everything. And I'm glad I did, because it did take a while. Now I'm going to do the high now for in the middle. Put it down, since I still have. And I don't know why I'm trying to glue with my left hand. Not a lot, just a little bit of glue. And then I'm going to center this. I'm going to attempt to center this. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Now I'm going to move the plate so I can hold that down a little bit better, because the plate is kind of in the way. Already, I mean, it looks gorgeous. Okay. And it is amazing how many dies they give you. Because a lot of places would just give you like one of each, and you'd have to cut it out like a gazillion times. But I do like the way that they give you all of these dies, and then you just have to cut a couple of them out a few more times. I think that's a neat idea. Now I'm just hoping that I can see. Oh, that came apart. That came off the back. That thread came a little bit loose. There we go. And that's another thing, but here's what, I'll show you what the back looks like, but I just got thread everywhere. But, from touching it, the tape kind of loses its little sticky. And that's why some of the thread is not sticking on the back. And it didn't emboss it deeply. I could have added a little paper shim to kind of make it go in a little bit deeper. Oh, and this is the kind of thread that I don't know. Somebody gave it to me. But if you're looking, that's what I have. So, and the gold paper is also from Michaels. I had hit a sale at one point and had a bunch of paper shipped to me. That was fun, let me tell you. Okay. I think it's looking gorgeous so far. I love these colors together. I love the tan background, like the cat, like it's kind of a khaki. I wouldn't really call it, I don't know. I guess it's khaki. I like it. Oh, well, that didn't work now, did it? Okay, let's see. There we go. There. It is a really pretty tan, and I really like it a lot. Okay, now we have to add all these other... I'm going to take the tape off because I'm actually... The tape is over. And this tape, I just stick it to like my light post, so it's out of the way. Get the other one. There we go. Right now, for the last of the little flowers, I'm using a little more glue than I normally use, and I'm only doing that because of the thread. I probably could have used Fabri-Tac, but this is fine because any that seeps out will just dry clear anyway, that I may miss wiping up. I just think this is so pretty. And I'm really glad that I started getting the total package. Oh, and by the way, as of this video going up, this die set and the total package, which is what my last video was on, which is almost every kit that monthly kit that they have at Spellbinders, they are still available as of this video going up. I did check. But I'm really glad that I started getting it. I mean, even though I don't have the Glimmer Machine yet, but I will be getting one soon, hopefully. I'm going to turn this around to do these other two. I'm glad that I'm getting it because I probably would not have actually subscribed to this, but I'm glad that I did because I think it's gorgeous. There was a hair. I think the results are beautiful. But I probably wouldn't have gotten it because of having problems with my hands and thinking, well, you know, I won't be able to do it anyway. But I'm glad I do. I did because I'm really enjoying using this die set. It's something a little bit different. And it gives a really good wow factor, I think, to a card. Okay. So there's our front panel all put together. And what I did, I cut out a pink card base out of 80-pound cardstock just to coordinate with the pinks. You're not going to see it in the front anyway, but when you open it, you know, you'll have the good, beautiful pink surface to write on. So let me just take this. Oh, that's the back of the gold cardstock. Isn't that funny? I didn't think it would be double. I've never bought it before. like, except for like a month ago when I first got this. And I didn't realize that the back, I guess I should have, would just not be gold. I didn't expect it to, but it's kind of funny to look at it, I think. Anyway, you just line that up. I put my pin back in my glue. And I really don't think it needs any other kind of bling because I've got the gold, the whole gold background. But there you go. Now, the only thing that I would do probably is lay something nice and heavy on this to get a good firm, since it is a full panel. But there we have it, my first stitch card. And I hope that you will go ahead and buy this set and give it a try. It is gorgeous. That's all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with a crafty friend. And I have a straw that just popped out there. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next one. Oh, my hands are starting to go down from the itching. They're still a little messed up. I'm going to be getting back to the album probably next week. So, all right. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, and bye.